Hi guys, it's Cindy, aka Disney Queen. I am sitting at home sick in the first week of January, and I'm just bored. I'm just gonna be honest. I thought maybe I would just do a quick video talking about some of my goals for 2019. I made like a little list, and I have like a planner that I plan to put some of my goals and things in. But I thought I would start with I've done this for a couple of years now where I do like a word for the year. And my word for the year is motivation, which is funny, or being motivational, um, which is funny considering the fact that I'm sitting here in my PJs and it's the 1st of January and I'm at home sick. But anyway, and the reason I chose motivational is because I don't know, I've never really talked about the fact that I'm a minister. Uh, and I'm not going to get all spiritual on you. It's really just for me, it's 2018 was a hard year. And I'm just determined that in 2019, it's going to be a better year. And I'm going to be motivated to do some things new, do some things I've never done before, get back to doing some things that I've been putting off for a while because of all the stuff that we had going on. And so, motivation. And I figure if I can motivate myself, then maybe it'll motivate someone else. So that's why motivation or motivational is my word for the year. The second thing I did is I chose a quote for the year. And some of you, this will be familiar. It's called, the one I chose was, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. I really wanted to get the Mickey Bear um, in December, but one of my other goals for 2019 is to be very specific about what I spend my money on. And so I decided instead of the bear that I'm probably going to like frame the quote somewhere, maybe put it on my back of my board where I do my videos. Um, but it's a Walt Disney quote, and I really like the quote because I sometimes consider myself a person that's not always thinks of doing the impossible. So that's going to be my goal for this year is to motivate myself to think positive and say that I can do it and that it's going to be fun to try to do what I consider the impossible thing to do. So that is actually my word and my quote for the year. Some of my, I'm looking at my laptop to try to, so I don't get off course. Some of my goals for the year include decluttering my house, getting rid of some stuff. It's a new year. I've done like the load up the bag before, where you for 30 days you each day you fill a garbage bag up full of stuff. But I found that um, a little bit harder because I would fill the bags up and then I wouldn't get rid of the bag, or I would have a hard time putting some things in it. Like I have a lot of stuff that's breakable that I probably should get rid of. So a bag wasn't necessarily the best place to put that. So then that was my excuse for not doing it. So yeah, my friend Jen LaForge just put up that she's going to be doing. She's going to be filling up a box, and I think that's actually a good idea. And I may try doing that once I get over this, whatever this is I got going on. The other thing I'm going to work on, which is also funny, is health and wellness. And that's to get back in the gym. I'm going to really cut down on sugar. I've been eating a lot more sugar than I usually eat because I'm not a sugar person at all. And I'm going to make sure I'm cutting back my salt again. And I'm going to cut back. I'm not saying completely give up because I've had a feeling I would struggle if I gave all of these things up like cold turkey. But I am going to try to do 21 days of no sugar and no pasta. And that is hard for me because I am a pasta girl. But I'm going to try to cut back on pasta this year. because I have high blood pressure, and so I want to keep my pressure down. I want to get my weight down. I want to get back in the gym because after I had started going to the gym, I was feeling better about myself and I wasn't out of breath when I walked places. And last week, my daughter and I went to Williamsburg and I was out of breath again. And I was like, okay, this is not good. My husband and I had already decided we were going to get back in the gym. We had kind of taken a hiatus because he had some stuff going on and we were in and out of doctor's appointments and things. And anyway, we just kind of got off track. So that's the goal starting next week to get back on track and get back in the gym. My business goals, I've never had business goals written down because I've always been a stay at home mom. But I'm in a situation now where I need to come up with something to do to financially help my household. So I'm just being honest. And I'm realistic enough to know that YouTube is not the answer for that. And so I have some skills. I just have to figure out a way to use those skills um, in a way that can bring me some income. So my business goal is to find something that I can do from home. And it cannot be selling Tupperware or jewelry or that type of. I have done that before and I stink at it. It's just that simple. I'm better off doing some type of service or doing something related to crafting, something that is along the lines of something that I know that I'm good at. Okay, that's the best way I know how to put it. Uh, and then I have goals for YouTube and my social media accounts, and that includes being consistent with my content, making my content better, quality wise, not necessarily in quantity. And I think I said that in my end of year video that I did recently. And my goal is 500 subscribers this year. I made a goal of 50 subscribers by the end of December of last year, and I met that goal. And so my goal, I'm trying to be realistic even about that, is 500 subscribers before the end of the year. 1,000 would be nice, but I will take what I can get because for me, it's about attracting people who really want to see my content, and I'm not just trying to have numbers. Spiritual goals. I'm only going to say a little bit about that, and that is, for me, spiritual goals means getting back on track with my faith and my purpose in life, which for me is going back to my word, which is motivating people. And my love language is actually words of affirmation. And I also love being a person that I'm not going to say inspires people, but that encourages people. That's the word I'm looking for. That encourages people. And so that is one of my goals for this year is, I'll just be honest, my faith was tested a little bit last year and I've been struggling. And so my goal is to get back on purpose with what I know that I'm here to do. And that is to encourage people. And that's what I want to do. I also have dreams written down as goals. And my big dream is that my husband and I will get to go back to Disney this year, which that means we have to be healthy. We have to have a consistent income. We have to be what is the word I'm looking for? We have to be in the mindset to go somewhere and travel. We cut out travel last year except for to like close family and friends. But we had a couple of trips that we were supposed to take last year and we didn't take. And the goal is this year is to get ourselves healthy again. I'm saying not just him, but me, so that we can do these things, not just the two of us, but with our family members and with friends. And so my dream is that in 2019 we will make it back to Disney. And another dream of mine is to meet some of my Disney friends in person, depending on if they're there at the same time that we are. And so that is my 2019 goals. I didn't do like specific with everything because I'm not a person that has like a checklist of things that I have to do and have to have done by a certain time of the year, or even uh, if I don't do it, if those goals aren't met, I don't let that bring me down. Um, but I wanted to go into 2019 with a purpose in mind of how and what I wanted to do and what I wanted to accomplish. And that's really the only reason I'm doing this video, is to hold myself accountable, but also remind myself that if I don't check all the boxes, it's okay. And that's what I would say to anyone else who has goals set, because you just never know what is going to be thrown at you throughout that year. And if you don't make each goal, there's always another opportunity to do that later. So this isn't my normal video, but I wanted to have it somewhere. And it's not a Disney video per se. A lot of my goals do have to do with Disney, um, but I wanted to have it on record somewhere. This is what I want to do for 2019, and then I can go back and look at it and say, okay, I accomplished that goal, or I may have to put that goal on hold for a little while and come back to it if that's the case. I don't want to forget what those goals are, and I don't want to, when I'm feeling like I'm not accomplishing things, I want to be able to come back here and say, but you tried your best. And sometimes that's all you can do, is do the best that you can. That is one of my mottos that I have said forever and a day, is be the best you that God created you to be. And that's all I'm going to say. Just do you, boo. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. If people don't like what you're doing, a lot of people don't understand my fascination or love for Disney. And that used to bother me, but it doesn't bother me anymore, because I know that there are people who are just like me who love it just the same. Some of my family members don't understand, but I don't really care. Those that love me know it is just something that makes my heart beat. It's just something that makes me happy. For the most part, thankfully, my inner circle of family, my husband and my children, they get it, and they love me, and accept me for who I am. And that's really all any of us can ever, that's all that any of us can, can do, is people have to accept you for who you are, or they don't. The best thing, the most important thing to do is to be kind, to be caring, and to fulfill your purpose in life, whatever that purpose is, and do it with a smile on your face. So that's my goal for 2019, is to not just put a smile on my face, even when things are tough, but hopefully something I say or do will put a smile on someone else's face. And that is what I plan to do in 2019. I might not even put this video up. It's more for me than anything else, but I don't know. Maybe I'll say something that somebody else can relate to, and maybe it'll give them confidence to do the things that they want to do, that they feel called to do, that they're dreaming about. Don't ever give up on your dreams. I am almost 55. I will be 55 years old in April. I don't have any problem saying what my age is. My kids, none of us look our age, so it doesn't bother me. If you could see my mom, who is in her 70s, you would say, oh, wow, you got some good genes in your family. But one thing I've learned over 55 years of life is short, and you just never know when things will happen. So you've got to live your life and go after your dreams and see where it takes you. So I know this is not usual Disney content. Those of you who stayed and listened to the whole thing, thank you. I appreciate it. uh, my next video will go up next Tuesday, and it'll be my planning series. I'll continue that. I'll start that back up. I stopped while I was doing the 12 Days of Christmas. Welcome to any new subscribers. I really appreciate you coming here and checking it out. And I have all of my Disney content planned out for 2019. We'll see how that goes. I'm a planner by nature, if you didn't know. And so I've been writing those down as part of my goals with different videos I want to do every month. So I'm looking forward to that. If you have any ideas you'd like for me to include, please let me know. Comment below. I love getting comments from people. I love responding back. If you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. It's appreciated. And until I see you the next time, have a blessed day.